Welcome to another edition of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on Lomerheim. Alright, so we are continuing with our harvest. It feels like a pretty epic harvest because how short the episodes are, sheesh. And as I mentioned at the starting of the season, we're going to try and do as much as we can on camera. Thus the reason why we're doing these types of things. So what we need to do with this field, first of all, is we need to start our combine first of all, and then we also need to do a headland. And then after we do our headland, maybe one or two headlands, we'll be able to hire a worker. Because as you can see, it is a little close to a little bit of everything. Jeez. And then once we do that, we should be okay for everything else. Actually, let's just take a quick peek here. We should. Let's take, maybe. If I break this up into sections, I may be able to hire a worker for part of it. Yes. Stop there, back up, turn around. One of the vehicles I was thinking about picking up a bit later on was a... Oops. One of the vehicles I was thinking about picking up was a runabout of some sort. Now, because we are in Germany, I kind of want to stay away from the F350 that you would normally get as a runabout. And because of that, I was kind of resisting that. Now, one of the problems we are going to run into a little bit, actually, is the fact that most runabouts aren't more realistic. Some of them are, not all of them. Can I back up here now? Maybe. Ooh, it's gonna be close. There we go. Let's go forward from here. Oh, we're actually kind of stuck. There we go. So that's one of the difficulties of combining on a hill, especially with these types of mods, is that they're not always designed to function well on a hill. Which is kind of unfortunate, but it is the way it goes. So what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to break up the field a little bit, so when we do hire a worker, it's not, or it doesn't, the worker doesn't go berserk and mess up the field completely. And the reason why I just did this little section first is because actually it might have made more sense to do east-west. I don't know why I did it this way, but this is just how I started, I guess. So I guess I'll finish this way now. But I guess the idea is, as I go further up that hill, I can't really go east-west so much. It's not going to work out so well, so I'm just going to see how this works. Alright, let's lift the head there, back up a little bit, let's lower it back down, take a nice little sharp little bend here, perfect. And see, a more realistic combine would not have been able to do that. It would have totally kept rolling forward. So, anyways. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to drop on, get over to our tipper over there, and we're going to drop this barley off there. And then what we can do is we can go around the other way, basically, so which will allow us to keep our pipe on the outside instead of the inside. Oh, let's go back here. So I did a mod mashup the other day of the new F350s, and people seem to like that. They're a nice vehicle. They wouldn't fit in here. Let's just say that. So I was thinking about the Unimog as I run about on this map, and because the Unimog is technically an agricultural vehicle, I could be able to use it as a truck that carries grain, but I don't know if there's a more realistic version of the Unimog out there, so we shall see. I'm not sure about that, but I don't know. I haven't actually looked for one yet. It just crossed my mind, so it's something I'm considering. Oh, that's close. Alright, lower the head here. Just turn the wheel first and then go forward. Jeez. Oh my goodness. There we go. So I was thinking about doing a really large map on the other a really large map on the other season, basically. But one of the maps I looked at, or took a second look at, just to make sure it was okay, was not okay, unfortunately. I ran into a bit of a problem in terms of the way it was set up, and I realized why I didn't want to play on that map. That's what it boiled down to, which is kind of unfortunate because it's kind of a cool map, and it would have been an interesting scenario, but I didn't like the setup, basically, and I was tempted to go in and mess around with the setup in the in the Giants editor, but I think that would have been more work than it's worth, considering my limited knowledge with the Giants editor. So it would have been not disastrous, but it would have been a lot of extra work, just to say that. So I think after we get this headland done here, we should be able to hire a worker and just make him go north-south on this little section here. And then what I'll do probably is I'll be able to, I should be able to set up a worker on the back half. We'll see. Let's just raise the head here, lower it back down, and line him up, and then hire a worker there. And what we're going to do is going to take a quick little run down here, pick up the other tractor, and unload the combine as he's coming down here. He should be able to get all of this. We'll see. But from what it looks like, we're going to have a lot of extra straw, which is good, I suppose. As long as I can find out where to put the straw. Alright. Let's do a little bit of a Yui up here. Should be able to catch up with him, as long as our wheels turn quickly enough. There we go. Perfect. Anyways, let's go. Let's right there. I don't know if you've been checking out, but Dirt Tybers did like a really cool thing with his mod. He did like a mod of the year for different categories of mods. It was pretty cool to see what he had, what he set up. So he had like a mod of the year for combines, a mod of the year for tractors, a mod of the year for cultivators and whatnot. And he basically went through and selected a particular mod that he thought was worthy of, you know, mod of the year. Which makes sense, because there are lots of mods out there and lots of crummy mods out there, so it's unfortunate, but it is the way it is. Alright, let's, I'm going to put this tractor in a group. So I'm going to try and walk when I can. Wow, what's that sound? Oh, it must just be the tractor. Wow, that's pretty far. You can hear that engine. Jeez. Anyways, so we need to try and find out where we can store our straw. Let's take a quick peek over here. Now, if this becomes a problem, and I foresee it may very well become a problem, we may, this is me doing quotation marks, may have to do a little bit of baling. Now, I've never baled with them. Actually, that's not true. I have baled a more realistic package, so I do know what it's like a little bit. It's not too bad. Okay, that's manure. That is just a barn. No, the doors can stay open. It wasn't there. Where would we store our? Oh, we have a breeding facility? Did not even realize that. Wow, that's awesome. But where? Where are? No, I don't think straw goes in there either. Well, let's put a little bit in our breeding facility and see what happens. It's the least we could do. Alright, so it was around the other side. Can we do anything with straw over there? Let's just take a quick peek. It's so hard to tell what's actually your farm and what's not, actually. Because there's like farmland everywhere, so it's like, is that part of your farm? Is that not? No. Can't do anything with that. I think it's just the mod creator decided to put straw everywhere, so just to make you double guess. Look, there's straw over there in that person's field too, or in that person's house. What the heck? Jeez. Maybe we could sell it there, but apparently every person in this area has straw in their field. Or in their field, in their yard. All right, let's go hop back in the boucher here and give some to our. I think it's the sheep breeding facility, but I'm not 100% on that. Whoa. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so it's by the sheep, so I'm guessing that it's for sheep, but I'm not 100%. I haven't seen one for cows, so perhaps it's... you can actually get in there too? That's cool. But we're gonna see. Alright, let's give them a little bit of straw. Now, let's see. Next lamb. Yeah, this is for sheep. Cool. I've never had a sheep one before. I don't... actually... no, I don't think so. If you buy it, it's actually cheaper just to buy sheep than buy the facility itself. Just kind of funny when you think about it, but it is what it is. Alright, where would it be? Let's just take a quick peek to see if this is where we sell it. I don't know why it would be such a remote location, but you never know. Let's just back that up and see if it's there. Nope, can't even sell straw there. This is always the problem with the new map, is discovering where everything is. And of course our information does not help whatsoever because it is in German. Yeah. Anyways, what I'll do is I'll stop the episode there for now, folks. Not sure how long it's been, forgot to start the timer. Maybe a bit shorter one, we'll see. Anyways, my name is Ian Robson, this has been Farming Simulator 2013, and this is Lomerheim. I'll catch you guys later.